Have you ever heard of a mystery so chilling, so baffling that it defies all logic and reason? Welcome to the Dyatlov Pass incident. In the frost-bitten wilderness of the Ural Mountains, there lies a tale as cold and haunting as the landscape itself. Picture this. It's January 27, 1959. A team of 9 vibrant young students embark on a journey to conquer Mount Syakhl. Their hearts are filled with anticipation and their spirits high with adventure. But little do they know, this would be their last expedition. The students never return. Instead, their bodies are found scattered across the icy slopes of the mountain, their tent torn to shreds, and most bizarrely, they're half-dressed in the freezing cold. The scene paints a picture of panic and chaos, a stark contrast to the seasoned hikers they were known to be. It's as if something inexplicably horrifying forced them to flee into the deadly cold. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident, named after the group's leader, Igor Dyatlov. A mystery that has puzzled investigators, scientists, and curious minds alike for over half a century. The cause of their deaths remains unknown, the circumstances inexplicable. Yet theories abound. Some whisper of a snow monster, the Yeti, stalking the hikers in the night. Others suggest secret military experiments gone awry, with the students caught in the crossfire. Then there are those who speak of strange lights in the sky, hinting at a possible extraterrestrial encounter. Each theory more chilling than the last, each one sparking a flame of curiosity that refuses to die out. The mystery of Dyatlov Pass is like a puzzle with missing pieces, a chilling enigma frozen in time and preserved in the ice of Mount Syakhl. So, fasten your seatbelts, folks. We're about to delve deep into the heart of this icy enigma, peeling back the layers of mystery, one chilling fact at a time. Will we find the truth, or will the icy winds of Dyatlov Pass continue to whisper their secrets, unheard and unexplained? Join us as we journey into the heart of this icy enigma. Imagine it's winter in 1959. 9 young students embark on a ski expedition across the northern Ural Mountains. The air is crisp, and the sky is a clear, icy blue. A sense of adventure fills the hearts of these 9 daring souls, their faces flushed with excitement and anticipation. Among them are Igor Dyatlov, the group's leader, and his 8 companions, all students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute. Their goal? To conquer the northern Ural Mountains on skis, a journey that would test their mettle against the fierce elements of the Siberian wilderness. They are not novices to this kind of adventure. These are experienced hikers, well-prepared and well-equipped for the challenges that lay ahead. Their backpacks are laden with necessities, food supplies, camping gears, diaries to document their journey, and cameras to capture the breathtaking landscapes they are about to traverse. Their spirit is infectious, their optimism palpable. They laugh and joke among themselves, the camaraderie they share evident in their interactions. They dream of the stories they will tell when they return, tales of bravery and endurance, of the beauty and harshness of the Siberian winter. Little do they know how different their story will be. As the journey begins, they traverse through dense forests and wide-open snowfields, their skis crunching rhythmically against the fresh snow. They are a picture of resilience and determination, their faces set against the cold wind, their bodies moving in harmony with the landscape. Days turn into nights, and nights into days, as they make their way towards their destination, the formidable Mount Syakhl, also known as the Dead Mountain. At the foot of the mountain, they set up camp, their tents pitched against the stark white backdrop of the mountain. They share a meal, their voices echoing in the stillness of the night, the light from their campfire dancing in their eyes. They retire to their tents, their bodies weary, but their spirits high, unaware of the fate that awaits them. Little did they know this journey would be their last. It was the night of February 1st, 1959. The students made camp on the slopes of Mount Syakhl. As they pitched their tents on the icy terrain, the air was filled with the camaraderie and laughter of friends embarking on an adventure. The night was cold, but their spirits were high. They settled in for the night, unaware of the impending tragedy that would forever mar this snowy wilderness. The group, experienced in winter hiking, had taken all necessary precautions for the harsh conditions. They had established a sturdy camp and had packed enough supplies to last them through their journey. Everything seemed normal, just as any other night in the Siberian wilderness. But as the night wore on, something went terribly wrong. The tranquility of the camp was shattered. The tents, once a symbol of their shelter and safety, were found torn from the inside, as if in a desperate attempt to escape from some unseen terror within. The remnants of their campsite painted a chilling tableau of fear and panic. The bodies of the students were found scattered across the snow, far from the safety of their camp. Some were barefoot, others dressed only in their night clothes. Their final moments were not those of peaceful sleep, but of unimaginable terror. The scene bore silent witness to a frantic flight from an unknown threat. The investigation that followed would uncover more questions than answers. The students' belongings were left undisturbed in the tents, their footprints imprinted in the snow, led away from the camp. But what caused this panic? What could have driven these experienced hikers to abandon their shelter and face the brutal Siberian cold? The pieces of this puzzle don't fit together neatly. The torn tents, the scattered bodies, the undisturbed belongings, all these elements form a picture, but the image they create is one that defies logic and reason. This night of February 1st, 1959 will forever be ingrained in history as a chilling testament to the unknown. What happened that night on the mountain remains a mystery. In the aftermath of the tragedy, an investigation was launched to uncover the truth. As the chilling echoes of the Dyatlov Pass incident began to fade, the quest for answers kicked into high gear. The official investigation was a puzzle in itself, with a labyrinth of enigmatic clues that seemed to defy explanation. The investigators were met with a scene that was as perplexing as it was gruesome. The students' injuries were severe and bizarre, some suffering from broken bones and internal trauma, but without any external signs of struggle or impact. It was as if they were crushed by a force that left no trace. Adding to the oddity, many of the victims were found undressed, in sub-zero temperatures that were decidedly unforgiving. It was as if something had driven them to flee their campsite in haste, disregarding the deadly cold. The question that haunted the investigators was, what could have instilled such panic, such terror, that they would run into the night half-naked and unprepared? And then, there was the matter of radiation. Certain articles of clothing worn by the victims were found to have higher than normal levels of radioactive contamination. It was an unexpected twist that deepened the mystery, sparking a myriad of questions but providing no concrete answers. What was the source of this radiation? How did it end up on their clothes? The investigators were left scratching their heads. After months of analysis and speculations, they reached a chilling conclusion. The students had met their end due to an unknown compelling force. It was a phrase that offered little closure, a vague admission that they were dealing with something beyond their understanding. Despite this exhaustive investigation, the truth of what happened to the 9 students remained shrouded in mystery. The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to baffle and intrigue us, a chilling reminder of how quickly adventure can turn into disaster, and how some mysteries may remain forever unsolved. Over the years, many theories have been proposed to explain the Dyatlov Pass incident. Among the most popular theories is the avalanche theory. This posits that an unexpected avalanche caught the group off guard, leading to their untimely demise. However, this theory fails to account for the fact that the students' tent was found largely undisturbed, and the footprints leading away from it were clear and distinct, not indicative of an avalanche. Another theory suggests military testing. The area around Mount Kolots-Yakul was known for its military activity, and some propose that the students inadvertently wandered into a testing zone. Yet this theory doesn't explain the high levels of radiation found on some of the victims' clothing, nor does it account for the absence of any documented military activity in the area at that time. Then we have the extraterrestrial theory. Some enthusiasts argue that the students encountered an unknown force or entity, possibly of extraterrestrial origin. The evidence supporting this theory is largely circumstantial, based on the strange condition of the bodies and the aforementioned radiation. But again, it doesn't provide a comprehensive explanation. Each of these theories, while intriguing, is riddled with inconsistencies and unanswered questions. The avalanche theory doesn't account for the undisturbed tent and clear footprints. The military testing theory falls short in explaining the radiation and lack of documented activity. The extraterrestrial theory, while fascinating to consider, is largely speculative and lacks hard evidence. So we find ourselves back at square one with more questions than answers. Despite decades of investigation and speculation, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains shrouded in mystery. The lack of a conclusive explanation only fuels the intrigue, keeping this case alive in the minds of curious individuals around the globe. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, a chilling reminder of the unknown dangers that lurk in the world's remote places.